Jumping 5e. Anyway, hi, I'm Jason Russell from Critical Dice, and welcome to the Fable 42, where we build community through friendship, gaming, and of course, chaos. You're watching the Duke City Chronicles, a Monster of the Week game set in my hometown of Albuquerque, because it is a buck wild place. You can watch us live here on twitch.tv/Fable42 every Friday night, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific, and if you're like me and Gates, 4 p.m. Mountain. We are so glad that you're here. If you haven't already liked our channel, please do that. If you have a free subscription from Amazon Prime, it would make our day. If you would go ahead and use it here, it would mean a lot. But let's start off and introduce our players and our characters. Let's start off with our resident creepy, spooky grandma, Bridget.
That's me. Hi guys, I'm Bridget. You can find me around the internet, specifically on Instagram and TikTok at string_theories_. And I play Suki Buchanan. She is a 70-year-old art professor at the University of New Mexico, and she talks to the dead for a living.
Well done. And Anne.
Hello, I am Anne. You can find me on I have not a new Instagram, but please follow it. It's my animal care page. It's called Ekans the BP. If you like reptiles, fish, mammals, literally all of the things, tarantulas, they're all there.
And I'm going to drop it into the chat.
Yay.
Now.
Thank you. But yeah, please follow, hang out. But yeah, I'm playing Fiona. She is like friendly redhead Irish demon lady. And she's from the Spellslinger playbook.
Friendly redheaded demon spellslinger lady. I love it. Stax, let's have you go next.
Hello, everybody. I am Stax, also known as the Judgy DM on social medias. You can find me anywhere where there is a Judgy DM present. And today I am playing Gates, who is from the Monstrous playbook. And him and Fiona are on a little adventure, and it's going to be fun. But...
We'll see if we make it out.
No, you guys need to make new characters. And GW.
What up? No, it's G-Dub. You guys can find me on IG and Twitter under GDub005, 2 B's, 2 zeros. Also here every Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific, playing Quabon Whispers, aka Q. I am the Divine Playbook, and I'm the team's angsty, edgy angel boy. I wish I remembered to buy that can.
I was waiting for it.
I was about to do the thing, but I was like, I can't do it. I don't have it. I am the edgy boy of Team C4 coming at you. But like right now, he's just feeling really, really good in the hot air balloon environment in the museum. Oh wait, no, we might be getting in a fight soon.
Until he saw the ghost. And I'm Jason Russell. You can find me at Critical Dice on Instagram and Heaven Help Us TikTok. And we're going to do our giveaway. We're going to open that up right now. So go ahead and put in !critical into the chat. And while you're doing that, let's get into our intro as we start our next installment of The War. It's an amazing place. Most people have no idea where it is, but we're okay with that. We've got mountains, rivers, deserts, and over 300 days of sunshine, and some of the most diverse and wonderful people you'll ever meet. It's a great place to live, and I definitely encourage you to try it. But we also have our dark side. Our own ghosts, secrets, and legends. Most of them are true. For thousands of years, people have been living here and dying here. This is Albuquerque, but it goes by many names. The 505, the Burke, my favorite is the Duke City. These are the Duke City Chronicles. Previously on the Duke City Chronicles, the team beats back up with Fiona. They get into almost a knockdown drag out with Sonny the Pond Demon. But Fiona handles it pretty well by making a demon pact with him, where now he believes that he is in an alternate reality and is helping the team. The team gets a tip from Chet that something weird is going down at the Balloon Museum. The team heads over to the Balloon Museum and starts investigating subtly before it closes. They talk to a couple of people. Fiona hears a fight between a balloonist and a man in a fancy suit. And Fiona and Gates go off on their own solo adventure, which I'm just so here for, to investigate a balloon that was damaged under suspicious circumstances. And now they're being driven off with, which is always fun. Meanwhile, Quavan is inside the balloon museum after it closes and is now face to face with a ghost. And GW, that's where we're going to pick up right there. You're standing on the mezzanine on the second floor of the Balloon Museum. All the lights are off, the doors appear to be closed and locked, and you hear that footsteps of boots on linoleum, the chink of metal on metal, as this eerie bluish green glow shows up from around the corner of a Civil War era soldier. What would you like to do?
Hey.
I would say that he is probably a good 60 feet away from you.
Oh.
So like you can be like, hey, Lieutenant Dan, if you want, but just for clarification, he's like, he's on downstairs, you're upstairs, and it's kind of across the big open room. But you can clearly see him. He doesn't seem to be looking at you or anything.
We're all currently linked, yeah, mentally.
I believe so, yes.
Hey, Suki, I got a ghost friend here for you. It looks like he's, I don't know, from like World War something or something. He's some kind of soldier.
Oh, okay. Well, that's actually very interesting because I have found this old picture here, and it seems like there used to be, maybe still are, cannons around. So maybe that's the thing that caused the hole. But I'll come help you. Hang on, and I'm gonna sort of
head towards this direction.
Yeah.
Suki, I'd like for you to use your new move, Destiny's Plaything, that replaced your old psychic visions. It's a beginning of mystery move, so it's a plus weird roll as usual.
My good old terrifying midweek roll plus weird.
Mm-hmm. One of my favorite things in the world.
There is nothing like when you're having just a pleasant Tuesday, and then all of a sudden it's just like, hey, maybe we should roll some dice about something.
That happened once to me, and I was like, I didn't know how to take it.
I know.
Yeah, just for the chat. I used to text Suki in the middle of the day. Like, hey, how's it going? Oh, pretty good. What you doing? Roll plus weird. And then she'd be like, ah! And
even more terrifying is just roll plus weird, because immediately it's like, oh, it's happening now. It's I have to run, grab my dice.
No one expects the Spanish Inquisition. Go ahead.
No one expects to roll plus weird. It's an 11.
11, excellent. On a 10 plus, the keeper will reveal a useful detail about the coming mystery. Your vision goes like tunnel vision, a mixture between blinders and the visual effect from the Millennium Falcon when it goes to hyperspace. Like there's like a zoom, and your consciousness is moving around the hallways and rooms of this building until you come to the door of the janitor, and it slowly opens, and you can see a guy there who apparently is the janitor, and he looks at where the camera is facing and just is like, shh, only you. And you're back in your body. So you know you need to talk to the janitor, but alone. And that is how Destiny Playthings works.
Okay. That's it. Thank you. And I'm gonna continue heading towards.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see the janitor closet anywhere? If not, I will.
No, but you know exactly how to get there because you went like it was a Sam Raimi film. Yeah.
When Suki goes, thank you, you just hear in your mind, you're welcome.
Oh, sorry, not you, baby. I had me a little vision, but I'm still heading your way. You're sort of en route from where the vision told me to go. So,
do you have a card? Do you have another card?
uh,
No.
no, weirdly. This seems like something different from what it normally is. Like, you know how normally like I can like see the circumstances and everything like that. This time it was a little bit more like POV, like this hasn't happened yet, or the wheels haven't been in motion for long yet.
Yeah, I totally understand. I'll just be here waiting for you.
Yeah.
He does not understand.
I love the idea when he was like, "You're welcome." Like for a split second through, he's like, "Is the universe answering me finally?"
You have so much to answer for. Okay. I will head towards the ghost encounter while heading towards the janitor's closet.
No problem. Quavon, while she is headed your direction, you see this mid 1800s soldier pull out a saber and hold it forward, and you start to hear sounds all around you of battle. You hear a horse in the background, the feet of like marching troops, cannon fire, and up from the ground come all of these very translucent, very, very ghostly kind of see-through soldiers on one side of this large like atrium and on the other, and they're lining up to fight like Civil War, Revolutionary War style, like in rows, the front rows bending down, taking aim with the muskets, the second row is behind them, the third row is like packing the muzzle loading rifles, and more and more and more. And this whole like battle scene is appearing in front of you. And the first soldier, let's call it the general for lack of a better term, puts the saber down, and with that you see smoke and hear musket balls. Hey, woo! Yeah, and it's going down, and Suki, you round the corner just as this is happening, and just in time to hear all of the muskets firing, and you're seeing ghostly transparent bodies fall, them yelling in the distance and moving around to the back ranks as the next rank comes forward to attack.
Siggy, be careful. Siggy, be careful. There literally a war is happening right now. Be careful.
I don't think I'm gonna.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get in the middle of it. But
Well, wait, can you try to like from afar talk him down like you normally do? Can you chill him out?
Yeah. Well, my first instinct was to run right into the middle and see how that scares him off. But yeah, I guess I could stay out of the way for a second first.
As a matter of fact, we might need backup. Fiona Gates, where are at?
So Fiona Gates, for about 10 seconds now, you've been bouncing in the back of this enclosed trailer post your inspection of the damaged balloon and gondola, as the truck that's attached to this trailer is driving away with you guys when you're looped in on this conversation. What would you like to do or respond with?
Well, I think we're leaving. Gates.
Yep, we're definitely not at the place that we were. Like, yep, we're not there anymore.
You're leaving. Like, where are you going?
Getting curly fries?
I told you we could get in and out later.
So we're in the back of a truck.
Oh, you think we're going to In-N-Out? That would make this way better.
You should just stay in the truck.
I know. What I don't understand. Why are you in a truck?
Well, we thought, I mean, it was a group effort. We broke into this like trailer area first, not knowing it was about to, drive off. And then now it's driving off. So yeah, we're in the back of a locked trailer vehicle thingy currently.
Okay, well.
Wait, you locked yourselves in?
We
We'll wait till we slow down a little bit, and then maybe you
Yeah.
can just zap us back out of here. How's that?
yeah.
That's
yeah,
what I was
we'll-
just
we'll
about to
try.
say. Wait till it stops, and then sort of
Because we're
if
going
you
a good,
think
like,
it's safe, fade through the wall. Check first, because as somebody who has done supernatural things in front of normies before, people are gonna have questions. So just make sure before you do it, don't get caught.
Wait, no, wait. How long have y'all been in this truck moving?
They've been in the truck moving for less than a minute.
Mm.
All
Uh,
right.
I
But
mean,
they've been in the truck for about maybe 5-10 minutes.
if you look outside, you might can see us leaving. as we speak.
Is there any windows from this top balcony place?
The whole front is glass. I'm going to have you act under pressure because you told me you ducked when you heard the musket fire. So let's see if you can, from your prone position, see perhaps taillights of some sort.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm prone, but
I also like how Gates was like, it was a group larceny. Like it wasn't just one person's decision.
so
we
wait.
both
before I
take
roll, I have a quick
responsibility.
question,
Done.
Keeper.
Yes.
So one of the walls, whatever, is all glass. So
In the front, yeah.
So can anyone look in and see this ghost battle?
If they were around, yeah. But this building is set pretty far back, maybe a quarter of a mile from the street.
Mm-hmm.
It's not easy to see from the road from Alameda, but like if people were still in the parking lot, absolutely.
I rolled a total of 7.
A 7. You think maybe you see out by the road, like there is there might be some taillights. You can't really tell if that's traffic or that's taillights, but if that's them, they're about to turn on to the main road. And you kind of look that way and then you kind of like look back towards this battle, and there are a small detachment of soldiers from the side not being led by the ghost general that's making a break for it, and they're running straight towards the hallway where you know Suki is. And Suki, you can see a couple of panicked young ghost men, about 6 or 7 of them, breaking rank in fear and running right towards you. Fiona, Gates, what do you guys want to be doing?
Well, maybe I'm just gonna. Well, he's right here. So, can you peek outside? Where are we?
I will. So is this completely closed in
Mhm.
where we're at? Okay.
Do you need to phase your face through the side? Yeah, basically. I mean, I'm open to other suggestions, but it's
I'm
right
gonna
there.
like lean down. You know, you don't want to be like head.
Yeah, you
high,
don't want to be caught in the rearview mirror.
and just like phase out enough, maybe like half my face, until I can like see. where we're at.
Yeah, the truck is slowing down, and you can see like a quarter of a mile away the balloon museum. If you look kind of back the other way, this truck is being driven by someone about to pull onto Alameda, onto a pretty busy, like, two-lane road. But this is like, and like if they're headed to the highway, this might be your last chance where it's slow and not in the middle of traffic. Because like there's stoplights between here and there, but that doesn't mean you're not around other people.
We gotta go now.
Okay.
Think static thoughts.
Act
just
under
like-
pressure.
Click your heels 3
Oh,
times.
no.
Yeah. Oh no.
Under pressure.
Oh.
You got
Okay,
way
that's
too
like
much.
Plus one cool.
You got way too much luck. Let's burn some of it.
Yeah.
A 9.
Ooh.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
That is a mixed success. I will give you a choice, Gates. It's going to work. But either someone will see your departure, or in your haste, one of you is going to leave something behind in the trailer.
Wait, I'm a 50-50 yet.
Respect.
If someone sees us, I'll just kill them.
Thanks for watching the Duke City Chronicles. Please join us next week.
One of
Leave
us
the
is
demon.
gonna leave something behind.
Okay. All right. So he grabs you and yanks, like yeets both of you out the back where the mirrors can't see, and you guys land still kind of like ebbing away that staticky energy as you landing in the gravel as this truck goes and goes eastbound on Alameda towards the highway. And you guys are both laying in the dirt, kind of like, ow. Oh. And Fiona, you don't have your phone.
Oh no!
No! Fruit Ninja!
Oh no!
I have such a high score.
Oh.
I do
Wait.
say that once I look.
Fiona, that's a good thing.
Is it? Why?
Yes. You can track your phone. We'll know where they're going.
Oh,
I mean, not that that might not be important, but we'll at least know where your phone is.
that's true.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm still sad though.
And Gates will like help her.
Just pat her on the head.
So what are you guys going to do? You're about a quarter of a mile. You're at the road, and the Balloon Museum is way down there, and you can see like it's like there's some kind of light show going on inside there or something. Like someone turned on like the presentation of like balloons through history or something.
Group chat. You guys okay?
Yeah, are y'all okay? We heard some commotion.
Well,
We got
Are-
like a hike, maybe.
yeah.
Oh,
We'll be
but
there.
y'all are on the truck.
Yeah.
Oh, good job, babies. I'm proud of you. Well, I mean, is it not worth hacking back? I mean, the parking lot.
Look out! They're coming. Someone coming to you.
Oh no! And I'm gonna
Yeah.
hang up the. I'm gonna hang up the thing.
Thank you,
and turn my attention
GW.
to the
Yeah,
guns.
you're in the middle of this call and you look and you see, and there's like 6 or 7 like young ghost soldiers just like running, like breaking rank because like the fear of battle just hit them, and they're closing in on your location. What would you like to do?
Wait, fellas. And just sort of like, I see you. I can see you. I see you.
They run right through you and then just disappear.
God, I hate that feeling. Oh,
There's no
y'all are.
There's no feeling.
There's no feeling.
No, like they weren't even there since you
Yes.
asked.
I have some suspicions. Can I sort of? I don't want to run directly into the middle of battle, but could I sort of like get as close to one of the whatever side I'm closest to?
Yeah,
And
you're
just
on the
sort of-
you're closest to the side not led by the ghost general.
All right, great. And I'm gonna try to like sort of touch or
Hand
excuse
goes-
me.
Hand goes right through.
Yeah.
Investigate
hear
a
me.
investigate a mystery for me.
Okay.
While she's doing that cue, what are you doing?
She sees a slight glow of yellow where I was ducking, as I am now in the trunk of the Mustang getting my sword.
So you just like to get the nice. Okay. Yeah, no problem. Do you have a
Don't
key?
tell me the kid with the ice cream is going to be there.
Do you have a key?
Yeah, I put it in the trunk for safekeeping for when I needed it.
Hold on. That's not up to either of us. Bridget, does he have a key?
I
My
don't know if I
deliberation
should
was
give
like,
it up.
how petty do I want to be right now?
Yeah.
I think I choose violence today. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't think Suki has seen the spare key for her Mustang in a long
Oh,
time. And
To
those keys
my
are clipped
recollection,
directly
like
to my belt.
8 episodes ago, you gave a spare key to Riley. As
Yeah.
far as I am concerned, and
It's
I
in a ley
recall,
line.
it's in a ley line right now.
The ground just spits it back out when
Which
you
is
need it.
just like, blip. Yeah.
Blech. Like,
I
heard you need
get
your
to
sword.
The back of I get to the back of the Stang, and there's like a moment, and then everyone on the party line just hears a.
Like, dang. Now, I will give you this, Quavon. You can see, I'm guessing Fiona and Gates, you guys are like little like mall walking jog back towards the building.
Yeah, we heard something that didn't sound good, so we're hauling ass.
Yes, you can kind of see two shadowy shapes about halfway back to your location, and you assume that it's Fiona and Gates.
the lady power walk.
As they're coming up, how'd it go?
Oh, you see us?
Yeah, he waits till you guys get closer. So
It went.
I feel like there's a disproportionate amount of transportation abilities we have on the team there, Q. We might want to talk this out a little bit more, but I don't like walking that far. So.
Oh, that's rough. Hey, can you get my sword out?
Turns out.
Oh, now you need my power. Okay. I see. This is a one-way power street.
So Q starts to see like this boost of confidence, and
it looks good.
He doesn't say much. He doesn't say anything, but he's just like, huh.
I love that Q just watches them walk. Could have totally picked him up. And then when they get there, he's like, hey, I need your powers for a thing for me. And Gates is like, really? Really?
How bad do you need it?
I love this game.
It's
Still sad about my phone.
Gates is gonna walk over. What do you need out of there?
My obsidian sword. Suki has the key. I know.
Miss Suki, is it okay if I break into your vehicle?
What?
You gotta ask these things, Q. I don't know if it's booby trapped.
She says ring ring. He asked permission.
Well, thank you so much for asking, Gates. Yeah, honey. I mean, as long as you don't scratch the paintwork, huh? I mean, like Riley did that, and I'll never be able to get it as good again. So just do it careful, okay?
Okay. He's gonna stick his head in, see where the sword is. And then he's gonna reach in, grab it, and then try and pull it out with him, and then
no problem.
Over to Q.
Yeah, not a problem.
Wait, he's just gonna like hand it in your direction.
I'm gonna try to grab
and then he's gonna pull it
hand.
away. You don't know. Thank you.
I'm gonna try to grab it. Appreciate it. Be careful in there. There's a war going on. Teleport.
He needs Jesus.
Will you just wait till he's just gonna mall walk it.
I'm gonna follow suit.
Selfish teleporting. Suki, what was the result of your investigative mystery roll?
That's another 11. That is.
Wow. You must have a good dice vendor. Okay, you can hold 2.
Oh, golly. All right.
What happened
great.
here? So a creature, what can it do? What can hurt it? Where did it go? What was it going to do? What's being concealed here?
What is happening here?
This appears to be a replay, a reenactment of a Civil War era battle. In fact, Suki, you recognize some faces from that picture.
Oh, golly.
Yeah.
Okay.
The woman in the balloon isn't there, but some of the soldiers who were like posing for the picture, probably the only picture of their entire lives, you notice them here and there, especially on the far side where the ghost journal is.
Okay. I think Suki. Should I ask my second question first?
You have another one. Go ahead. I mean, as you wish.
Actually, could I save it after I do something?
Absolutely.
I just want to start now that I know that there's no like cobwebby, yucky feeling when I walk through these haunts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna start walking through and like sort of making a nuisance of myself to see if there is anybody who isn't a residual haunting. Like if there's one ghost who's like making this happen. So I'm trying to like sort of run into anybody who will.
Yeah. So
I'm just sort of flailing around a room full of warfare at this point.
So are you basically asking what's being concealed here?
Basically, yeah.
Excellent. None of them on either side seem to respond, but the ghost general, you catch his gaze and he looks right at you and he looks upset. And he makes a break for the mezzanine where Q was.
Oh no, you don't. You get back. And I'm gonna start, the old lady running after him, being like, General, I know you see me, General.
There's 3 of us power walking now.
Yeah. No, 2. Q, where did you teleport to?
Back to where I was, back to the mezzanine.
You arrived just in time to see the general running up the stairs. And for the first time, you notice where he's running to, there are a series of cannons up here on the mezzanine. And he runs up to one of them and starts to fiddle with it and is trying to turn it away from the front of the building, like towards you, then to Suki if he continues around in that kind of clockwise position.
I'm going to manifest my chain of light. I'm going to try to wrap him up in it.
Great. Are you trying to attack him or are you trying to restrain? What's the intent here?
The intent is only to constrain, but if I have to roll a certain number for that, then maybe
you're gonna have to roll a certain number. If it's an attack, it kicks some butt. If it's a restraining kind of move, I would probably say act under pressure.
I'll act under pressure for restraining.
Great.
Okay.
Can I help?
Mark experience.
Oh yeah, no, never mind. If you don't,
I'm a mark experience. I got a 6.
Rats.
Yeah, you do. And it lashes out, and it's just he's a little bit too far away. Like it was true, but it's just too far away, and he seems to notice you and stops his turning as the cannon is aimed at you, Quavon, and he runs down the hallway and seemingly through a door. Not like the door doesn't like open for him. He just goes through it.
But the cannon is aimed at me right now.
Correct. Gates, Fiona, you have just entered into the building, and you can see kind of behind, around the stairs and the mezzanine, there's like some kind of like ghost battle going on. And just to remind everyone, other than our session 0 with the Spirit of Vengeance and La Llorona, who had a host, other than Suki, I don't think any of you guys have seen a ghost, like fully manifest in a visible way. So there's that. What would you guys like to do?
I've never seen one either.
That's a great question, Fiona. I think you probably have, but not in the context of our story. So thank you for that clarification. You have met 2 or 3.
Okay.
One of them was at Stonehenge.
Huh. Okay. Huh. Haven't seen one of these in a while.
Those look like ghosts.
Yup,
Like...
that's a ghost.
Okay. Well, okay. Can we see Q or Suki anywhere?
No, because Q is up on the mezzanine because you guys are kind of a far bit back and down on the ground, and then Suki's on the other side of the mezzanine going up the stairs. That whole thing is blocking your vision from them. So yeah, I don't think that the ghost has already run through the general's already gone through the doors. The cannon, I don't know if would especially attract your attention, and they're blocked by just parts of the building, but they're not far away.
But we can see the ghost.
The ghost battle for sure, yeah, like underneath the mezzanine between pillars and stuff. You're like, what the heck?
I'm gonna go closer and try to inspect, I guess, and see what the battle's about.
Great.
Gates will follow, but he'll be in like, incorporeal mode.
Nice. Nice. That's a great defense mechanism. Fiona, investigate a mystery.
Okay. Uh-oh.
And just so you know, you can ask the same questions that Suki did, because as always, these questions are contextual and might have a different application or meaning in the context you ask them.
7.
7, you can hold 1.
Okay.
Actually, technically 2, because of your divination magic.
That's true. What happened here?
What happened here? Tell me a little bit more about the context here. What are you hoping to discover? A lot of these questions work on intent.
Yeah, and that's I think what I'm looking for is the intent of this ghost and like
Oh,
why now? Why here?
excellent. What happened here? It occurs to you that this is loud, it's visible, like you feel like little vibrations through the floor, you hear like cannons off in the distance and stuff. It sure does seem like this would be a great distraction. How's that for intent?
That's good.
Now that sounded really like harsh, but I'm all that. Since you asked about intent, that's what literally what I mean. Is like you think that maybe this might be a distraction.
Can I cast another spell then, real quick?
Yeah, pitch me. What you got?
I have a new one because I leveled it.
Nice.
The third eye. So I guess
Ooh.
when I read a bad situation, I can open up my third eye and I can see anything that's invisible.
Nice. I like it. This was a different move, investigate a mystery, but you know what? I'll allow it. Boys will be boys. Things that are invisible.
But I'm exposed to supernatural danger, so
Yes, you are.
Doable.
Yeah, that door opens both ways, doesn't it? Things that are invisible. I'll say this, I'll modify the answer here. There's nothing invisible in your field of vision. And I'll even go further and give you this, that occasionally at the edges of the battle on both sides, you can see people that peel off or they are shot and fall and disappear. But even when they disappear from your regular sight, your third eye doesn't pick them up in the spiritual realm where you would expect them to be.
Okay. But there's something fishy going on there.
Yeah, I mean, this is a fish market, basically. That's how fishy it is. Yeah. Suki, you were running up the stairs after the general. What would you like to do?
I am going to continue chasing him as he runs into the door. Is the door that he ran into the janitor's closet?
It's not. Janitor's closet would be the other side of the building on the first floor. This is the second floor and the west side of the building.
Roger that. Then I'm gonna, as I run past, I'm gonna kind of grab Q's shoulder and be like, "You're coming with me," and like take him with me.
Okay. I want you both to act under pressure, please.
I have a number.
10.
11.
Nice.
Hi.
Well done. You pull him out of the, like, grab him, like, come on. Just as the cannon erupts in flames, and Q, you feel something just over your left shoulder and crash into a wall on the far side. You can kind of see a 2-foot hole into the next room, and smoke is just coming out of that cannon as you guys both like tumble to the ground, having unintentionally dodged out of the way just in time.
Mayday, ground crew. I'm gonna need you to come up the stairs and spack these cannons because apparently they're loaded and
alive.
And then I just chimed in way too late. What the hell was that?
It was a cannon shot by a ghost. I'm not sure how he put the ball in.
Oh my god.
Gates, you feel yourself turn corporeal again, and you're like, why did I do that? And you look, and all of the ghost armies are winking out of existence, like top to bottom, like gone. And like your internal like threat mechanism like relaxes, and you're like, oh.
Huh. Oh dear. Oh, is everybody okay though?
Yeah, I mean, we're fine for now. We're sort of detangling ourselves from a heap. We're still chasing the general. He's the one who's doing all this. But just do me a favor, swing by these cannons, and if there's any more that are loaded or anything, I don't know, wash them out or something. I don't know how to do cannons, or break them or something.
Right.
I mean,
Maybe
they're
we shouldn't
valuable
break 'em
pieces of
since they're,
history,
like, antique.
but you know.
You're gonna be antique if it hits you. Run up the stairs.
You can kidnap one time and all the time.
Gates chose
What happened
violence
with that
today, and I'm
drug?
here for it. Ooh, is it hot in here, y'all, or is it just me? Wow.
Spicy Gates. He's an electric fence. Like he's not Gates anymore. But
Well,
anyway,
Griffin chose violence.
yeah, in the bed of a truck. But yeah, so after that message, I'm gonna sort of pick myself up and burst through the door to see if I can catch the general.
It's locked.
I run into the door.
Yeah, you hit like the panic bar. It's like,
Ow.
Suki, why don't you just jinx it like you do everything else?
So brilliant, Jakes.
roll it.
That's a math. Let me just double check that what I'm adding there.
Should be weird, didn't it?
I believe so. Yes, it is plus weird.
Yeah.
So that is actually a 13.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to assume one of them is to get the door open, right?
Yeah, I would like the, lock mechanism to fail or something.
Yeah, like you hit it so hard as you go through, like you're like bent, and like it doesn't seat correctly again, and so you see it kind of like
Yeah.
off a little bit.
I kick it open real cool, like, and like I meant to do that, and then I continue running forward.
right. Yeah.
Q, are you going with her?
I am. Yeah. He just knows that Fiona and Gates are good, and the war downstairs. Fiona knows how to handle this stuff, and she's with Gates. It's fine. So I'm running with Suki.
Everybody telling everybody else how to use their playbooks. All right, cool. Great. Gates and no, that was actually great. Like to use Jinx. I love it. It's just funny in context of everything else that's happening tonight.
It's a good shout.
Y'all power team combo pack like once, and everybody's like expert in everybody else's playbooks.
We've messed at least 3 times.
Yeah. Fiona, Gates, you guys are on the ground floor, and this battlefield now is as though it never existed. What would you guys like to do?
I start heading up to the mezzanine upstairs to where those cannons were. Just
Okay.
to make sure they don't look active still.
Okay, great. What would you like to do up there? You can try to like check out the checking out the cannons and kind of like inspecting those. Is that the idea?
Yeah, and then if it looks like they're still going, I'll like tease them out essentially. But yeah,
that's a great plan. Investigate a mystery, please.
Ooh.
And Fiona, I assume you're with him unless you've stated otherwise.
Fiona is gone.
9.
Sorry, I almost accidentally put in a GIF that was inappropriate. And I should...
Yeah. So what the chat doesn't know is that while I'm doing this, they're all in Discord just memeing it up so hard, and I can't look at it because I'll lose my mind because they're very funny.
Definitely don't right now.
No. Yeah. So you can hold 1, I think, Gates. 'Cause you got a 9, you said?
Yes.
Yeah, hold 1. What happened here? What can it do? Where did it go? What was it going to do? What's being concealed here? All of those look promising to me, at least.
Knowing that the ghost kind of like what's being concealed here. Probably my first go-to.
Yeah. You can see on the cannon that just shot at Quavon, as you inspect that one, it's still smoking. The whole cannon's hot to the touch. And you kind of look to the rear end of it where, like, you know, the fuse would go in, if like it was like Pirates of the Caribbean kind of thing. But on the side of the cannon, there is a secondary incendiary mark where there's like a secondary blast down by the base, and there's nothing up where like the wick would have been. In fact, the wick hole is covered over in cement, and this looks pretty old. But there's like this weird like secondary incendiary hole at the base on the side, and then the whole other end, of course, has been shot out.
That's strange. These don't look like they've been. I mean, we just saw them used, but these don't look like they've been used for a very long time.
Yeah, they feel really old.
Antiques.
And you said I could hold one?
You only had one hold, and so you
Okay.
asked what happened. I think you asked what happened here, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Fiona, don't know a lot about the Oogie Boogie, or maybe Misuki's better to ask. But is there a way to make things do things and it not actually be the thing doing it? Does that make sense? I feel like it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I feel like
possible.
this cannon exploding wasn't a now cannon exploding, if that makes sense. Does
Like
that
a
make better
ghost
sense?
cannon.
Oh, a ghost cannon.
Why does this feel hot to the touch?
Maybe because it previously felt hot to the touch. I'm not a cannon expert, but
As if I am.
I'm just a small town country doctor. Sorry.
I'm just gonna grab it and like point the cannon down.
Good
Goes face to
call.
ground.
It's pretty hot, and you think maybe if it was anyone but you, they might get a little bit of a singe, but you're able to kind of push it down to the ground, no problem. Does this smell like chloroform to you? All right,
Yeah,
go ahead.
don't fight it. Don't fight it.
to
Don't
the
fight it.
cannon.
To the cannon.
Oh my god. All right, I want to
That's how we find out the cannon is the bad guy of this one,
Or the victim.
or the victim.
Lord.
I get a tarot card that's like the cannon.
He does not have one. He does not.
No.
No.
There's one now.
Yes, Fiona. What would you like to do?
I'm thinking. Is there a way I can use magic to locate the source of wherever these dudes came from?
Yeah, I think
Like
you
if there's-
could. That is absolutely within the realm. I think
Conduct it like a conductor. of some kind?
I think that falls under the purview of observe another place or time, like a location spell. I like that. Yeah. So with all these things, like you roll it, tell me what you want it to do, and then I'll set the bounds of it. And then also with possible glitches and such.
Okay.
So roll plus weird to use magic.
9.
9. It works imperfectly. Choose your effect and choose a glitch. So tell me the effect in general terms.
If I can just feel like it'll give off some sort of like wave of like if there's an object that I don't know whatever this ghost is pulling its energy from. That's what I'm looking for, and it'll be like it'll just ping for me somewhere.
Okay, so like if there's like an object here that like is the whole reason the ghost is here, right? If there's like a haunted mirror, it'll show the mirror, right?
Yeah,
Is
because
that
from
kind of the vibe? Okay.
yeah, because I'm thinking a ghost needs a source of power in order to be that
Yeah. No, I like that. Something to tether it. Yeah.
tangible.
No, I'm picking up what you're laying down. I love it. And your glitch effect is weakened, short duration, 1 harm, immediate unwelcome attention, or problematic side effect.
Problematic side effect.
Excellent. There is a cannon 3 over because there's about 6 up here, including the one that was turned on Quevon. 3 from where you are, there's a ping for you. And it's not the cannon, but something inside the cannon itself.
Okay. Cool.
So you know where it is, but you can't reach it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna tap on Gay's shoulder. Hey, there's something over here. Come look with me real quick. And I'm gonna walk over towards the cannon and I'm gonna inspect it and wonder how to break into it with
Yeah.
fire.
If I were a cannon,
explosions.
so you know that
Cannon anatomy.
yeah, you would look this up on your phone, but I'm too soon. The end of this cannon and all the other cannons but one is basically there's a giant plug of concrete where someone basically filled in the top several inches or feet of the opening where the cannonballs would come out with concrete so that no one could like stick their head in there or something, or a child couldn't climb inside. And then also where like the wick or the primer would go in kind of a top end where Gates had been looking before is also covered with concrete.
Okay.
So it is inaccessible by normal means.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna look through and just take a quick glance at Gates. Fire in the hole. I'm gonna stick my hand in and do a blast attack into the cement.
Okay. Great.
I don't know.
Kick some butt. Oh. This is we promised chaos in the beginning, and this is what we deliver.
Yeah, this is why I'm here. Okay. Combat magic. Let's go. Let's do these. I rolled a 7.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Okay.
your hand is now stuck. No.
What's the damage total? You're doing blast fire?
Yeah.
So
2
4 harm. So 4 harm?
4 harm total. Yep.
Okay. You take a huge chunk out of the concrete plug on the end of it, and it almost entirely, but it's still not visible through the end of it. There's still a smaller chunk at the bottom that you can't quite reach with your blast, and you just get sprayed with chunks of rubble and concrete, and your hand moves. And now off to your side, there's about a 2 foot, 3 foot, 4 foot, and growing section of the carpet that is on fire. Because that move says if you get a 10 plus, the fire won't spread. And you didn't, so it does.
Well, I turn, Gates, you just see me like, you just looked at my back the whole time, and I just turn around and my face is just full of powder. Like, that didn't work as well as I thought it would. But, and then I noticed the fire.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just kind of frantically look around for something to throw on it. Is there like a potted plant anywhere?
I want you to act. I want you to read a bad situation.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I haven't rolled that before. Sharp. 6.
Mark experience.
Oh my gosh.
You're like, and you see Gates, are you wearing a jacket?
Oh no.
Sure, I'm wearing a jacket.
You see Gates' jacket. It seems the most
Okay.
obvious,
It's
close, easily accessible
leather.
item.
Okay. Hopefully he sweats a lot. I'm gonna literally just pull it off of him.
I'm pretty
I
sure I don't
just-
sweat anymore because of
Right?
acid
Oh yeah.
burn,
Mhm.
Alien.
Gates, by the way, you super don't.
but-
You're just gonna see me grab your jacket and try to pull it off of you.
What are you doing?
There's a fire! I started a fire.
Yeah, there's like a 4-foot diameter fire on the carpet that's kind of like quickly spreading, like more than it should. Like maybe they didn't spring for the fire retardant carpeting.
Oof.
Public Works in Albuquerque is not amazing.
Ooh.
Is there any part of it that's
It's fine.
not on fire?
Yeah, like 95% of the mezzanine's not, but wait, and we can change that ratio if you like.
No, I mean the carpet or like the floor and rug thing.
Yeah, I mean, there's other parts of it that aren't on fire. It's just like kind of like a Rorschach blob of fire that's kind of quickly spreading along the carpet.
I said
Also,
it
Gates,
once before.
it's also
uh,
creeping towards the other cannons.
Oh no!
Yes, Q.
I said it once before, but I'll say it again. I love Fiona and Gates' adventures.
It's so
The
fun.
best.
It's so
I
fun.
love it so much.
We live.
That's all.
We're getting to that point in the show where the new members are like hitting their stride,
Yeah.
and man, is it good.
Yeah.
Gates, go ahead.
It's like
So he's
they're
gonna take off
involved
the
with this
jacket
again.
and then maybe if I do it like really quick. Okay, so he like extends his arm reach out and like they grow and grotesque and claw out, and he has like the jacket bundle in his hand. He's just like furiously patting it to see if he can stop it from spreading any.
Act under pressure.
Oh goodness, my jacket. Oh no. That is a 7.
Okay, so I'll give you a hard choice. Hmm.
We could
Ye-
just escape in a hot air balloon. Nothing ever happened. The fire will burn all the evidence.
Fire's natural. It's fine. So Gates, you can either A, prevent it from spreading but not put it out. B, put it out, but you're both going to get some harm. Or C, put it out, but garner some unwelcome attention.
Oh gosh, these choices. I'm gonna roll for it.
So while he deliberates, I look at the memes that I shouldn't look at, and these
I
are all
rolled a 1,
perfect.
so
Roll a what?
rolled a 1, so
Mhm.
the not letting it spread, but it's still not out one.
Yeah, like it's going to take all of your focus and like all of your effort, you alone, to just keep it from spreading. But it's big enough now to where it's like you can manage it, but you can extinguish it unless you had some help or a different tactic or something. But doing what you're doing is going to keep it contained for now.
Okay.
Suki and Q, you guys both burst through this broken door now. And I think, Suki, you still have a hold, by the way, on your jinx that you can just use at a later time. I don't want you to forget about that. And you guys are running through this room, and it looks like a big open, almost like a room that could be used for like a dinner or a banquet or a fundraiser or even another exhibit of some kind. And you don't see any trace of the ghost general. And you're running through and you kind of turn a corner and you slam into somebody, and kind of both like you and Suki, you and this other person like hit, and you're almost about the same size. And then you ping pong into Q and stops him. And you didn't meet her, but Dea, who is one of the curators setting up the exhibit downstairs that Gates talked with before, who was working on that women in ballooning thing. She was also running, but towards you guys, and you guys just kind of crash into each other.
I put my sword behind my back.
Help! There's a fire!
What was that noise? I heard something. I came running.
I don't know. We just saw it from outside. We came in. We saw a huge explosion, and I think there's a fire now. I think it's up on the mezzanine. Y'all got any like sort of the little?
No, we don't have any sprinklers. She looks at you, Q, and she says, "Find the fire alarm and pull it." And she says, "Come on!" And then she intends for you, Suki, to run with her towards the fire. Q,
I'm gonna take a moment.
What are you gonna do? Yeah, go ahead, Suki.
I'm gonna be like, Mayday, Mayday, there's somebody official coming with me. Just pretend you're putting out the fire. Y'all don't know anything.
I just look at myself
as Gates with extended claw arms is putting this thing out. Good heads up. Q, what are you doing? Are you going to look for the fire alarm and pull it so the AFD comes?
I'm gonna be like, yeah. And as they run, I'm just gonna like, make sure to move my body so that she doesn't see the sword behind my back. And when they're gone, all right, now where's that ghost? I start looking for the ghost, and I don't pull a fire alarm.
All right, great. Suki, you're running with Dea. And she's got her pencil skirt and like her little jaunty sports coat, and she's running towards the door, and she's about to she stops to grab the door and fling it open. Gates, Fiona, Suki give you a heads up. What are you guys doing?
I let go of my jacket into the fire and turn my hands back to normal.
I stand at attention. Covered in
like Drax, hoping not to be seen. Okay. She throws open the door and she pushes over a potted plant, and behind it is like an extinguisher. She rips open and just and there's all this foam and smoke and stuff. And she's like, what happened? What did you guys do? We're closed. What happened? And she sees you, Gates. She's like, I talked to you before, didn't I?
Maybe. I don't. It could have been me, possibly. Oh, thanks for putting out the fire, by the way.
Yeah. What?
I think Suki is in an effort to sort of get her away from questioning Gates. She's gonna go up to the exploded cannon and be like, "Oh well, here's your problem right here." Yeah, no, I mean, I'm a historian myself, especially with Civil War era artillery objects. Did y'all plug this up with cement at some point?
Her face goes white, and she says, "They were plugged with cement decades ago."
Oh, see, now that's your problem.
It's the ghost again, isn't it? And that's where we end our episode.
Oh, she knows.
Hey,
girl.
We're going to call our winner in the chat. Congratulations. Please hit GW up hit me up in the Discord if you won. Congratulations. And guys, it's about to get real good. So please join us next week. Next Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific, or 4 p.m. Mountain if you're like me and Gates in the realest time zone of all the time zones. But until then, apparently I also chose violence today. Albuquerque's a weird place. Let's keep it that way. Bye, guys.